Yes, sir. What was it like working with Robin Williams? You guys see Hook? You guys see Hook? Robin Williams fans? Yeah? Do you guys know who Robin Williams is anymore? Yes? This guy's awesome. Robin Williams is crazy. You know, he's funny. So he's like this brilliant guy, right? First of all, he would improv every scene, which is awesome to watch as an audience member because he's brilliant. But when you're in the scene with him and he's like doing it to you, not as awesome. Like the part, like do you remember, like the scene where we're going back and forth with each other with the whole, you're like he's calling me names, you're a skunk kid, blah blah blah, and I'm coming at him like you're a man. I get all mad and I was like you're a man. Like that scene, like he's improvising. Like the script says none of this stuff. And he's just coming at me like a friggin' bulldozer. He's probably the best improvisation actor like ever. Right? So you're like, I gotta act against that, and I have a script. You have like a few choices. You can either like try to improv with him. I'm a 15-year-old kid, like I'm not gonna improv with this genius. Or you could get steamrolled, you know, you could just like sit there and he could just pummel you. Or, which what I did was just jump to the next line. Like, he starts improvising and I just say the next line, bam, whatever. That's it, Robin, I move on in the scene. So either you come with me or, but he's very cool. He's actually another cat that really turned me on to poetry at that time. Because Dead Poets Society was a really big movie for me growing up. You guys saw Dead Poets Society? You seen it? If you haven't seen it, you should definitely see this movie. I love this movie. So we would talk about poetry a lot. Talked a lot about Walt Whitman. Talked a lot about the transcendental poets. And then the last day of filming, Robin gives me this really big, beautiful leather-bound book of Walt Whitman's Leaves of Grass. And so we always had this great connection about poetry, me and Robin. Question? Any more questions? Yes. Me and you, we're just having a conversation. Like, you got your daughter on your lap. We're like, yeah, man, Hook was dope. Have I had to work with any leading ladies? Yes. A good amount. I've done a bunch of different films where I got to be the lead in it. In America, they're like Faking the Funk, the debut, these kind of things, and even studying acting. Think about when you're like doing something with a leading lady, even as a young kid. Like as an actor, just like actor talk, right? So, like the first time I ever kissed a girl was on stage, and you know, that's weird, right? Like you don't know what you're doing, but you have to act like you know what you're doing. So this is the deal. Two things. It's very nerve-wracking because you're a teenager, you've never really kissed a chick, you're doing it on stage for the first time, and it's odd. But you kind of go for it, right? But you have a director kind of teaching you what to do. So this is how we can get hooked up as actors. Like, you don't got to tell anyone it's your first time. Because there's a director there, they're helping you orchestrate this in a very magical way. So it's awesome, even though it's embarrassing. But the great thing is, now you can take that to your real life. And you have this experience, and you know how it goes. So now I go to kiss a girl in real life, and I already got a directed scene that I just put her in. I just casted you, and now we're doing it. So we get hooked up as actors sometimes. Question back there. How much what? How much do I get paid an hour? Straight cash money? No. We don't get paid by the hour. We just get paid by the gig. Like if you do a television episode, you get paid for the whole show, and that maybe it will change, differs from actor to actor, but you get paid decently. Are you gonna rob me later, man? If I'm like walking through the streets of freaking Churchill, they're like, yo, Christchurch. I don't know why I call it Churchill. Christchurch. It's such a religious name for this city. I still have ears on my head, right? Just realize that we're talking about kissing, man. We're talking about kissing, and I got ears on my head. It's crazy. Another question? Yes, darling. Have I ever what? Have I what? Oh, have I ever fallen for a co-worker? Yes. Actors have a what? No one's filming this, right? Are we filming? You are filming. No one's filming this. No, it happens. We've all dated. Oh my God, we've dated co-stars. I've dated a bunch of my co-stars. Not a bunch. Not a bunch. There was a time in my life when I was like a younger, like you date a lot of, like you're kissing. This is the deal. All right, now it's just us talking, right? We're not this like, I mean, you're filming this, but you're not doing anything with that. Okay, now we're talking about acting stuff, because this is actor talk, for real. So, you fall for your co-stars. This is what happens. It's a setup. Do you understand? You're auditioning for a job, right? And you have these two. And what do the producers want to do? The producers want to find two people with chemistry. Chemistry, right? What does that mean? Does anybody know what that means? That means two people attracted to each other. That's what chemistry is. So we're going to find two young actors attracted to each other, and we're going to write a love story where they're going to fall in love in this love story, right? So, great, we got two good-looking actors, they're attracted to each other, we're going to send them to another country, we're going to give them money and hotel rooms, we're going to take them far away from their friends and family, where they don't know anybody, they only know someone that we flew out that they're attracted to. And what happens is actors end up in each other's hotel rooms. So it happens. So yeah, I've fallen for a handful of actresses, but they were all lovely, beautiful people. Cases ever is on the internet. You know who I'm talking about. That's funny. Any other questions?